I'm Judge Elizabeth Frizell, former judge of Criminal District Court Number 7, and I want to be your Democratic nominee for District Attorney in Dallas County. As District Attorney, I want to address civil asset forfeiture. Civil asset forfeiture occurs when someone is arrested for an offense and the police department believes there's property that was connected to that offense. Could be cash money, it could be a house, it could be a car that was connected to criminal activity. The way the process works now in Dallas County is a defendant is arrested and that property is taken from them. That defendant has a right to a hearing as to whether or not that property should be forfeited. But right now, the defendant is generally incarcerated in jail and is not able to come to the hearing. They're not brought to the hearing, and they don't wait for that hearing until after the defendant is released. As your DA, I will make sure I delay the hearing until the defendant is released so that he or she has an opportunity to be heard. That was one of the first things we learned in law school, was notice and an opportunity to be heard. There's two sides to every story, and I learned that as a judge. I want to make sure as your DA, I hear the second side to the story, the side that says whether or not there is criminal activity and whether this property is related to that. I'll give you an example. If you're charged with fighting someone and you go to jail and you happen to have your purse or your briefcase with you and you just cashed your check from work and there was $1,000 cash and the police department could assume that that was related to the reason you were arrested. If the DA will just wait until there's a hearing, it's a possibility that the offense you're accused of, the fighting offense, may be a not guilty. Maybe they got the wrong person. Perhaps you were using self-defense in that instance. By the time you get out of jail, in our current system, your property's gone, meaning your purse or briefcase, and your money is too. Did you know all that money goes to a forfeiture fund that can be used by the DA's office and by the police department? Notice and an opportunity to be heard is important. As your DA, I want to make sure that you're heard. I will listen to you. I will fight for you. I will stand for you. Civil asset forfeiture should be a fair process where both sides are heard. We can do better in the DA's office. We can have consistency in the DA's office. We can have excellence in the DA's office. We can excel with Judge Elizabeth Frizell. And I approve this message. Join me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Frizell for DA, at Frizell, the number 4 DA, or visit my website, www.frizellforda.com, Frizell, the number 4 DA.com, for all the latest updates on events, news, and current issues. We can excel with Judge Elizabeth Frizell.
Political advertisement paid for by the Elizabeth Davis Frizell Campaign for District Attorney. Dr. Freddie D. Haynes, Treasurer.